Hello, and welcome back to Recursed with Brian. Last time, upon returning from a long hiatus, I took on some Puzzles of the Void with a bit of success, and so let's hope to continue that success as we move on to Altar, which is a puzzle. Oh wow, all I need is one box, and I can finish the whole puzzle right here in the start room. How hard could it be, right? I don't remember if I ever looked at this puzzle before. Let's start by seeing I would need... Interesting, if I had a key, I'd be able to jump up there and then jump up there. But I still wouldn't be able to jump up to the box, I don't think. But I could throw a chest over to that box, and that's probably going to be how I get the box. So my guess is there's going to be a green enchanted chest somewhere. Alright, and in here we have...
Must be some small detail I'm missing. It seems that whoever designed this place really doesn't want anyone to get to the end. That only makes me want to get there more.
Alright, whoever designed this place doesn't want you to get to the end. Indeed. Alright, can I, from here, probably throw that key over there? If I time it just right. I don't like the platforming aspects of this game, and then I can jump around and bring the key back out, I think. And this is a key duplicating room also, incidentally. My hypothesis was not correct about what I thought I was going to find. So the only obvious thing to do right now is to go ahead and open up this. But then we get here, and there's no way to get there. And I can't, like, do a lower jump or something to get there. Oops, yeah, that doesn't work. And we're starting here, so the only other thing I could do is like move this chest around. But that obviously isn't gonna, well, obviously. I don't see a way for it to help me. I could drop the chest down there, and I don't think that that would help at all, but it's one of the few actions I can take. Oh, can I drop the chest and, like, jump into it while it's falling? I wonder if I could do that and then pop back out of the chest in a place that's going to be on top of the rock. That's my best guess. Let me take a moment to give that one a... Well, let's actually just practice with the chest here. Can I throw the chest up in the air and jump into it before it comes back down is the question. Because that's my only guess right now of how to possibly get to that rock. And I need to change the timing of my jump to do this, I think. It seems like I need the chest really high. Maybe... trying to think if there's a way that I can throw it while I'm in the air already. Can I throw it downwards for me while I'm in the air? That's interesting. Yes. Can I somehow do that in a way that will... cause me to... I need to be kind of like falling into the chest at like its peak though. And I'm not sure how to get above it in that circumstance. Although maybe throwing it horizontally... Yeah, The way that chests move, they move very quickly, and so it's not clear to me that I can do that. I might be like holed up on trying to go after the wrong objective here, but I don't see a way to get to that block other than something tricky. And the first tricky thing that occurred to me, since it does have one of these ledges that chest falls through, would be to utilize that. And the only way I can think of to utilize that is to go into the chest while it's in midair. Oh, what if I don't throw it? What if I just drop it? That's actually interesting. Yeah, maybe I can do something like that. It seems like when I drop it, it goes slightly higher than me. And so... Can I... It's still going to be above me, basically, and so I don't think there's a way, but I think it falls faster than me. So if I... I'm trying to figure out the timing of button presses to possibly... that was close. Let me try this a few times. I don't think I'm ever falling into the chest before it hits the ground. I feel like I've gotten good at the button presses to try to jump into it in midair this way. But it seems like unless the chest is already... Yeah, that was too early. Unless the chest is already on the ground, I don't actually go into it. So I'm not sure that this is the right strategy. And so, right, and if it falls above me, then I don't end up inside the chest. If it falls... Oh, this is interesting. No, I have to be in the air. And so, I don't think also... What if I do... Yeah, something like that's totally not going to work. Is there anything in terms of throwing it sideways that I could get ahead of it? I don't think so, based on the way that gravity and everything works. Yeah, so... And there's nothing else inside this room that could possibly help, right? I don't believe there is. Maybe, even though that looks weird there, I wonder if there's a way that I can, if I were using it up there with the rock. I should at least try it once, even though it doesn't look like it's going to work. Just in case when you're standing on a platform, somehow the thing behaves differently or something. It's kind of a long shot, but it's the one thing I can think of to try to do. It occurs to me that the name of this puzzle is Altar, and I often ignore the names to my peril or chagrin. Altar. I think it's Altar, A-L-T-A-R. I brought another key out because I was thinking to myself, is there any reason that having another object to hold would change anything? And I don't think that it does. It's not like I can throw a key at the exit, or having an extra key over here is going to do anything for me, right? I can at least practice with this object. Yeah, it's just going to sit there, and I believe the chest will just sit in the same position when it gets thrown. So I don't think that that's going to help me. So I think I'm going to bring the chest up onto the ledge. And then... Yeah, just try to do my jump into it move here and see if it works. It did not, but that seemed like it had a possibility, right? Oh, wait, if I were holding the key, could I do a low jump? I didn't think to try that. Darn it. And now I can't get there. All right, let me try holding the key and see if a low jump gets me across there somehow. One thing I do like about this room is how you have to kind of do some throwing with the key. And so I think that implies that it's like, hey, this is a platforming puzzle where you need to do some crazy throwing platforming kind of stuff. Okay, I don't think the low jump... Oh, wait. If I drop the chest over here first... Then with the low jump, could I find a place to fall into the chest? My brain is thinking. I don't know that it's quite getting anywhere just yet. Let's see. If I throw the chest, I can't also be holding the key, and it takes a moment to pick up the key. And can I pick something up in the air? That's also something I'm not certain about now that I think about it. Doesn't seem like I could there. Yeah, I don't think I can pick up an object while it's in air. So I don't know that that's going to help me at all. But my idea is basically to stand up here, to drop this chest about here so that it's kind of hanging off the ledge, and then somehow, kind of see what I'm trying to do maybe? Do a low jump. That somehow I end up in the chest, maybe like upward into the chest? Ah, okay, can't do that. Is there anything else clever I can do? Like, oops, alright, I was gonna say. Something with throwing that key, but I dropped it and now it's irretrievable, and the chest obviously is irretrievable, and I still can't, from this angle, like jump up there into the chest, right? And this is the starting room, so it's not like I could exit back out into a room. Yeah, there's really so little to play with here that I feel like it has to be some kind of like clever platforming along the lines of what I'm doing, because there just aren't any other puzzle elements to interact with. The talking ring I can also bring out of that room. Is it possible that it doesn't fall through floors or something crazy?
There must be some small detail I'm missing.
But I wonder if the chest can sit on it.
Whoever designed this place really doesn't want anyone to get to the end.
Because it's the only other object that I don't have access to, just in case this works. Okay, I still didn't manage to do that. The chest does not sit on top of it. Yeah, there's so little to work with here. I really feel like I do have to like jump into that chest in midair or something, because it's the only way I can imagine to do this. Well, I'm kind of sad about the fact that this is the first one that I had to go and look up an answer, and I'm trying to decide if I would have ever come up with this on my own. I'm not sure. But I was kind of out of ideas for what to do. And so the problem basically is that a normal jump over here is too high, and even a weighed down jump when you're holding a key or something to try to get over there is too high. But there is another type of jump you can do. And it is that jump right there when you come out of a chest. And so if I set the chest down right here, and I go into it, and I come out and press left, look where I am, at the box. So yeah, I'm not sure if I would have come up with that on my own. The act of exiting the chest as also being a platforming jump, my brain was just not prepared to come up with that as a manipulatable, useful thing. So that's the first puzzle that I actually had to look up an answer to, but oh well. It's in what was originally the last section of the game. Ooh! Okay, we have an enchanted green chest. These almost always get interesting. So I'm kind of excited to have that moving forward. What I would also be excited by is if my controller actually worked to do all this platforming. I came over here to get this. I should have brought the chest down.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for a step ladder or some rope.
Is that it? I was kind of hoping that I was going to get some more useful information from some of these rings, but it seems like it's just silly color commentary by the time you're near the end. Okay, so we have a fissure that can create a jar, and we have a chest. I see, and in order to get anywhere, I need to start putting this chest inside of itself. It would appear. So let's grab a jar, and because we might need it again later, let's grab another jar. And I definitely want the chest inside so that I can start throwing it around. But then I probably also want to be inside the chest. And that's easy enough to do, right? Like I can just hop inside the chest and look, I'm inside here, and I can even get more jars. Which is probably useful because it seems better to be holding a jar than to be not holding a jar. But let's go a few levels down into here, because that's always fun and often useful. And then, yeah, then let's throw this over here. And I don't want to jump into the jar. But now let's hop back out of the chest. And then throw the chest up here. And then hop back out of the chest. And now we can finally get a look at what is in here. Alright, this does not seem bad. A room with the exit. Okay. So it seems like if I had the chest in there, right, the problem is I need the room with the exit in there as well. Okay. Right, because I need to, like, hop... How am I going to do this? Even if I were throwing that chest, I could be in that chest, but I couldn't be in this room unless I bring I need to somehow, like, bring this chest into itself. If I brought this chest back out to the top level, could I do that somehow? I can duplicate this chest and bring it into itself. Yeah, because this room that I'm currently standing in is a exit chest producing room. I think it's something like that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop this off the edge. And I can always create more empty jars of this room, so that's not particularly important. So I'm just going to bring these objects down here. Yeah, I think maybe I just want to play this game again. Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. Oh, right, I have to exit through here a few times. Oh, am I going to end up in a paradox if I try to do this now? I think I am. Let me go ahead and try to do it anyway. I don't remember how many times I went into that chest, but I think I'm going to try to pop out of that chest in the main starting room, but that chest isn't in the main starting room, and so it's going to paradox. No, there was a jar here in the starting room. I see. Okay, that's probably still good. So I managed to get a copy of the exit room out into the starting room. And I can still go back and fetch the chest. But this is going to be my last opportunity to do it. Yeah, and I think I still need to do that, and I want to bring another copy of it out, except for I need to bring... Do I need to bring the chest itself out? I feel like I need to bring the chest itself out. Let me do this. This is kind of weird. I want to go get another jar, and I'm going to bring the jar back out to the top level. Oh, it's still my only jar. So I can only get back in there once. So I kind of created the jar that I was destroying there. I guess I can kind of do that at any time. I'm trying to see if I can exit with another copy of that chest up on the right. And I'm not even sure why I want to do that right at the moment. Let me just bring this chest back out to the top level. Okay, so now we have both of the chests. We have this chest, which has this room, which allows us to create fissures, and also could be used to produce yet another copy of that chest. And I have this room, which seems like I need to use the green chest and popping out of it somehow. So the question is, let's imagine I had the green chest in here. I would simply pop into the green chest, but then I would need to get back into this room and exit it, which means I just come back out into the other room probably. Alright, I think I maybe have an idea. It's not fully formed yet. If I just go ahead and bring this chest in here, it seems to me... Let's see, I want to go into this chest. Yeah, I need to go into this chest twice, because I'm going to pop out of it twice. So let's go ahead and do that now. Right, which requires getting a jar. And then I could go into the jar, but then I'd have to pop out of the jar. I could go into the jar now, and then use the same... I have to bring the chest into the jar. Hold on, let me look inside this room again. Okay, so in this room, I brought the chest inside here and managed to throw it up to there in order to get that room. Yeah. Let me get another jar. I feel like having a spare jar is always a good thing. I'm going to bring the chest into one of the jars. and try to execute the platforming that gets me up there, which is basically to jump in here twice. Once, twice. Throw it and exit once. Throw it and exit twice. Now I'm up here next to this thing. And so now, let me just think again. I could throw this chest up here and then exit out of there. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. Except I think I'm going to paradox when I do it, because I think I'm going to try to exit the chest in the wrong room. Yeah, let's at least test my paradox theory, which is if I throw this, exit here, and then exit here, well, I went into a jar, and so I didn't go into the chest. And so that'll just break the jar, and the chest is now up there, and my next exit... Yeah, and I believe I need to take this extra jar with me. I think I'm doing the right thing. I think this next exit is going to bring me up and to the right. It did not. It brought me here. Okay, that's unfortunate. Right, because I didn't go into this chest, I went into the jar. So I need to go into that chest first so I can hop out of that chest. And I guess I need to bring a jar with me into the chest. I think I see what to do. Is there any way to salvage the situation from here? I think possibly yes, even though this is my last chance to go into the jar. Oh, but I don't have the chest with me, right. So no, there is not. Okay. So I'm just stuck and need to start over. I have kind of an idea of what's going on here. Okay, I still haven't thought things through, but just in terms of getting set up for easy stuff, at the top level here, I have this chest, which contains the fresh copy of this room. I have 2 copies of the exit room, in case I need to like bring a copy of the exit room into the exit room or something like that. And I have a couple of jars that came out of this chest, in case I need to bring this chest into itself by putting it in a jar. Okay, so now is where I really need to sit and think. I can do some thinking aloud, which is basically what I need to do is be in this chest, or sorry, be in this room, hop into the green enchanted chest, which will bring me over there, and then somehow from there get back into this room by going deeper into chests, throw the green enchanted chest over there, and then pop all the way back out. And then once I do that, I will be up there with the green enchanted chest. And so I think that is entirely doable. Yeah, I think that is entirely doable simply by bringing the green chest in here. I feel like I don't even ever need to bring that chest into itself or anything crazy like that. I do think it's always the case that I need extra jars lying around for when I need to move the enchanted chest into itself. And so that's one thing that I'm going to make sure that I have lots of. And do I need to do that now? I need to hop into this chest first thing. I need to hop into the chest in this room. Hold on. If I hop into a jar in this room, that's also fine, because eventually I will pop back out of the jar in this room. Right, but I need to hop back out of the chest in this room. I think that's what I messed up last time. So I need to go into a chest. Alright, so if I just kind of quote-unquote naked go in here, I can't bring the chest into itself then, though. But that's okay, because the chest is already in the exit room. Well, it's kind of okay, because the chest is already in the exit room. But without the chest in here, how do I get to there to go grab another copy? Okay, I think I at least understand a problem, even if I can't articulate it well. Which is basically, in order to pop out of the green chest... Yes, in order to pop out on the ledge on the right, I have to go into the green chest in this room. So let's suppose that I go into the green chest in this room. Now the problem is, I don't have a way to get back to the other room unless I carry a copy of that thing with me. Yes, I need to get a copy of the room I'm standing in's chest into this room. And I believe I know a way how to do that from here, which is to do this. Now this chest is inside here. And so I need to go 2 levels deep. 1, 2. Then I can throw this and exit out 1 level. And then I can throw this and exit out another level. And now I grab this chest and exit out a 3rd level. I will pop out of the jar in the exit room, and I'm holding a chest of the exit room. Okay, now I have a chest of the exit room, which I will be able to carry forward to myself in the future. Next, I need to retrieve the green chest into this room, and I can do that simply by going inside here. Poop. I needed to throw the green chest down before I did that last time. Otherwise, everything was correct. I think I know how to solve the puzzle. I'm going to get us back into most of this state. Yeah, so I think I have the idea now. So basically, once I can get this chest in here, I think I'm already in very good shape. I need to grab 2 jars. One of the jars is so that I can eventually return into this room. The other jar is so that I can move the green chest through this room. And I feel like I might need a 3rd jar for some reason, and so just in case, I'm going to go ahead and grab a 3rd jar. And I'll also just drop it over here. And so now, I want to go into this chest with the chest. Right, I need to go into the chest, but I need to bring it along. How was I doing that again? Because I need to eventually pop out of the chest. Hold on, I just lost it. Brain, come on! Right, I think I got it. The point is, I need to hop into this chest, but I need to be carrying a copy of this room when I do it. And the only way to do that is to take a detour where I bring this chest into here, hop into it twice, throw it. Oops. All right, I hopped into it a 3rd time. That's fine. Extra times is not a problem. Throw it, and throw it again as my platforming challenge to get over to the copy of that chest. While I'm up here, very important, very, very important, always drop this chest back off. But now I can exit with this chest over here. Great. And so now I own this chest out in the exit room, and I still have 2 jars, which I can use to, one of them, to fetch a copy of the green chest, which I have conveniently left on a ledge here where it is reachable. And so now I have both of these chests in this room. And this is key. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab an extra jar, because you can never have too many jars. Jars are great. Everyone loves jars. Then I think I need to carry... Yes. I need to carry this into here. I'm still not sure I have all the steps, but this is still definitely making progress. If I carry this in here, then... Oh, there's a couple of interesting things I can do, actually. One of them is that I can go a level deeper and throw this. Is that what I want to do? I think yes. So now eventually I will be able to pop out of there. I wonder if I should have brought a jar with me. And then do I need this box? This box would be valuable, but also coming out of here with a jar would be valuable. Let me think about this. I'm about to pop out there with no added resources. But the green chest will be next to me, so I can always create another jar with the green chest. So I think it's more important to pop out with this thing, because this is very tedious to get. So I'm going to pop out with this thing. Now I have both of these chests here. And now I would like to get another jar, because you can never not have enough jars. Alright, so now I have a jar as well. Oh, boy. And I feel like it's the same kind of thing. I need to go into this chest with this chest. Right. So the thing is, I can't do exactly the same thing, and I'll show you why, which is if I were to carry the green chest in here, now the problem is I'm not at a place where I could throw it. And so I need a continuation with a jar, I think, basically. Right, and so if I brought... Yeah, the problem is I need to go into the green chest now in order to pop out of it in this room later. But I also need... Do I need another copy of this room? I think I almost do. Let me think about this for a moment. I think I needed to go into the green chest another level back while I was sitting on the ground down there. So I think what I'm going to do, because I think I can still kind of recover this state, is to just go ahead and drop all these things back down here and try this again. Let me see if I can manage to... Oh, this is dangerous. I'm putting jars in front of the exit. So trying to pick up the jar will actually cause me to go in the exit. That's why it's dangerous. So what I want to do is I want to hop into this chest twice. And if I want to do that... Yeah, I've not left myself any floor space to jump down in there very well. I can jump into the chest and then hop back out. That's fine. Actually, let me go ahead and do that right now. Just to get down here and walk these jars back over here so that I don't accidentally exit this room when I'm trying to pick them up. Okay. So, I want to go into this chest twice so that I can then throw it and hop out and throw it and hop out, just like I did in the other room. Now, when I go into this chest, in order to get back to the top room to throw it, I need to get up to that top room thingy, which means I need to bring the chest into itself in order to do that. So let's go ahead. I haven't jumped in there though yet. Hold on. Oh, come on, Brian. Brain, it was working pretty well, and then I feel like it's conking out at me, but I feel like I can solve this one. I feel like I'm close. Okay, I think maybe I have it. I think the key is I need another copy of the room I'm standing in. Another copy of the chest that's sitting on the ground over there. And I know how to do that. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's hop in here once. Let's hop in here twice. Let's throw the chest up there and exit. Let's throw the chest up there and exit. Let's remember the crucial step of dropping this off of the ledge. And then exit with this chest. And now I have 2 copies of this And I still have access to get the green chest again. So let's go grab the green chest. There we go. Okay, I've got 2 copies of it. I've got the green chest, and you always take an extra jar because you always love having extra jars. Okay, great. So now, if I take one of these chests into this room, something's not quite right here. I can take a chest into this room. I'm going to need to create a fissure of that state, aren't I? Yeah, I think so. Here's what I think I may be doing. I think I'm going to drop the copy off here, and then get a jar that has a copy of the exit room on the floor. And then I'm going to take this copy of the exit room. Okay, I need to think about this. I can always get that copy of the exit room back just by hopping in here. If I take this into the green chest, I can then set it down and hop into it. That will bring me back into this room. And then I can throw this chest to the right, and I will be able to hop out of it up there. However, that will not be enough. Ah, here's what I can do. All right, so let's go fetch this chest again. I didn't need to do what I did. So, what I want to do is throw that chest over there, so I have it ready to go. And so now, if I bring this chest in here, which I can do safely, it's still recoverable. If I then hop into this chest, I'll be back in that room. I can throw it, and I can do the same maneuver, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So if I hop into here, I can now throw this, and hop out, and hop out. And now I'm here with both of these chests, which is super terrific. Is it super terrific? Crap. How am I going to throw this there and hop into it? I've forgotten some crucial bit, haven't I? When did I throw it last time? When I hopped back in. And now the problem is I can't hop back in and get back up there. I'm very close. I needed to, like, go through the chest twice while I was on the ground, I think, so that I could just hop out of it twice. Let's try doing that. I can just kind of semi-recover from this state. I'm a little bit deeper than I need to be, but that's fine. And I can't tell how many jars are sitting over here. There are 2 jars. Okay, great. We'll go grab another one because we like doing that. I think there's a simpler solution to this. That I am unable to see for whatever reason. Okay, so I want to hop into this twice. Right, so I need more... I need another copy of... need another copy of that chest since I kind of used one. So let's go get it. I know how to do this very well by now. And apologies, this episode is running long at this point, but I am determined to solve this one. Oops, I did not mean to throw that there. Is that now completely irrecoverable? Okay, so I'm back to the first time that I'm kind of at this level, and so here's what I think I need to do. I think I need to bring the exit room in here. So now I'm in the green chest in the exit room. And I'm not going to do any fancy shenanigans with throwing the chest around yet. Now I'm 1 level deeper in the green chest. And now I just need to do kind of all of the work that I did again. Which basically, I always like having 2 extra jars. And then one of these jars is going to be used to bring the green chest in here so that I can hop into it twice on that ledge. so that I can then pop out of it twice after throwing it up here. I'm going to very carefully, darn it, very carefully. The fact that my controller is also starting to break really does not help. Okay, use that as a way to extract a copy of this chest once again. I'm going to use one of my spare jars to go grab the green chest again, because we need to bring it back out here. Now I'm going to use the green chest to replenish jars. I'm not sure that I need them anymore, but I'm going to do that anyway, because it's always good to have extra jars. Okay, and so now I can hop into here a second time and hop through here. And so now I'm 2 levels deep in the green chest in this room, which I think is exactly what I need, because I think now I can simply do this and exit out and exit out, and then do this and exit out and exit out, and I'm here. Okay, I did know the answer. It's very frustrating in this game where the control scheme, if you accidentally slightly don't press the button at the right moment, rather than dropping something off a ledge, you throw it across the room and then it completely breaks the puzzle. Yeah. Alright, I've complained about that too much. In any case, I got 2 more puzzles done, except for I had to look one of the answers up. But I didn't feel too bad about that. It was a very subtle detail that I just was not thinking about in terms of how the platforming of the game works. So that's what I managed to do today. There's probably a paradox I can get from that room too, and Alex is probably going to do the paradox, so I wonder if I'll work on that next. I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Recursed. Bye-bye.